Hey everybody, the following is an excerpt from the monthly Rahdo Roundup, and if you'd like to see the rest of the roundup, you can hit that eye up in the top right corner of the screen, or if you'd like to know more about the game, you can follow the link down in the show notes. And with that out of the way, let's talk about
Phoenix New Horizon, which I have not done a run through for, so I'm actually using this demo from the publisher Pero Local Games, and this is a wonderful worker placement game with, again, a really interesting and novel take on worker placement, which is actually what they're demonstrating right now. In this game, it's a post-apocalypse. Hey, nuclear war was generations ago. Humanity's coming out from the bunkers and we're starting to rebuild. You know, you've seen this storyline before. It actually, I mean, with a little bit of tweaking, this literally could be what do you call it? Fallout themed, because it's a different look, but it is still kind of very cartoony and retro vibe, kind of Falloutish. I almost kind of feel like, oh, we're making Fallout a Euro game, but then we didn't get the license or something, so we'll just make it our own Fallout adjacent universe. But regardless, nothing here to there. That's the setting. It's a nice setting. It's an enjoyable setting. It's got really great presentation. But let's actually talk about the gameplay. Each player has 3 workers. At the beginning of the game, they start out here in this central rest area. And on my turn, I'm either going to send one of my workers over here to one of these worker placement spots. Oh, and let me go back. One of these worker placement spots, one of these 3 if they haven't been gobbled up, or one of these 3. And these are letting me harvest resources to be able to rebuild the world, put out power plants, which will then let me build residences or laboratories or farms, or upgrade my technology with a technology tree, or get special, objective tiles that I'll be trying to pursue for the rest of the game. All kinds of stuff. Dude, I don't need to see you. I need to see the game. Let's slow it down. So we stay there a little bit longer. Okay, so here's the trick. So I send my worker over here, right? I do whatever action I'm going to do, and then it comes back around to me. And hey, sooner or later, these lower ones, the ones on the bottom are the weakest actions, but they're also the real essential ones. That's where most of the build actions are. But you can see there's a second, third, and fourth level of actions as well. On my next turn, if I've earned some fuel, maybe my first turn earned me some fuel, which is like one of the most important resources you've got. I could spend fuel to take my second worker, and instead of doing one of these actions to the left, I could follow this track up here and turn them into a level 2 worker. Or if I have a lot of fuel, I could spend enough fuel to move them all the way up here to become a level 3 worker. Then that means they've got access to these 2 actions up here that are super powerful. But you can see there's already 2 workers up there. And so am I going to be able to get to them before they get gobbled up? Or am I going to move up from there to a level 4 action, which lets me get access to these really cool super in-game bonus objective powers up at the top? But anyway, once I've done that, these workers that are on the second level over here, they now live on the second level. When at the end of a round, after all the workers are done, they go back to their rest area, either on the first, second, or third level, and then they continue to have access to those things. So once you've upgraded your workers, you've said goodbye to some of the low level but really important actions to give yourself access to other actions. Sometimes that's not good enough. Sometimes you have to say, you know what, bring them back down because I need to get access to the lower things. I've leveled them up too much. And so this is worker placement combined with, I guess, a flow chart, basically, because you've got this flow chart that they can follow. Oh, there's other things too, like if these 2 actions on the ground floor were already occupied by other players, and I say, hey, I want to go to one of them, these being occupied create a shortcut that goes directly to these. These 2 on the second level create a shortcut that goes directly to the third level. So you can take shortcuts and not have to burn entire turns to work your way up the ranks. You can just look at this. There are so many intricate connections to jump from one area to another to reprogram what your workers are capable of doing and fundamentally change the core actions. It's really satisfying. Okay, let's stop. Let's look at the board a little bit. Here's the board. There's different sectors. You're trying to build the power plants to be able to build the buildings, to get all kinds of... If one player builds a power plant, that means another player could come along and build the building, and that means the player who built the power plant will get a nice little bonus. Sometimes I'll build a power plant where I know you want, because I don't care about building that building. I just want free bonuses from other people building those buildings. So you get that kind of stuff. If you build in adjacent areas, you get the adjacency bonus. There's one other thing. Where's the tech tree? You're going to show the tech tree, buddy? There it is. There's the tech tree. You've got your workers. You can deploy more workers over here and start working your way up all these different branching tech trees. And the first to reach these areas give you different bonuses. If you get all the way to the top of these, you unlock other in-game scoring bonuses and stuff. So you've got a lot of activities to spread your attention, but all of it is driven by I cannot. Let's look at the player board too. You get all these great upgrades as you build more and more stuff. You unlock other bonuses from your main board, but you got to decide, right? Hey, bigger power plants cost more energy to build, but they give me bigger paydays and all of that stuff. And I've got my own little personal side. Get your hand out of the way. My little side. Get your hand out of the way, please. Get your hand out of the way. Oh, he will never do it. Reach in from the other side of the board, man. All right, you'll have to trust me. Underneath his big hand, you have your own little private tech boards in addition to the big tech tree board on the main board. This is where you can unlock more workers to do more stuff on your own board. So you've got there you finally moved it. There you got to see it for a little bit. So you've got your own very complex board to manage. You've got this awesome worker placement system with reprogramming your workers via this flowchart thing. And then you've got a lot of really fun main board things, getting area majority in the different sections, unlocking bonuses, standing on the shoulders of what other people have done, but giving them benefits by using their resources, tech tree stuff, objectives aplenty. This game is phenomenal. Chances are it's in my top 10 games of the year. I'm just going to call it right now. Both Jen and I loved it to pieces. The best game I played this month, in a month with a lot of really great games. It's my game of the month.
And thanks for watching, folks. If you enjoyed it, please like and subscribe. It makes a huge difference, believe me. But with that out of the way, if you'd like to see some more, over on the left, you can find a playlist of a whole bunch more Rahdo Rapid reviews. Up in the top right, there's the latest thing that's been added to the channel. And in the bottom right, you've got something YouTube recommends. Okay, folks, thanks for watching.